And what the drivers say they fear most of all is a head-on collision with a blind tube mare.
Personally, I think the management should round him up. Get rid of him.
What's up, YouTube? Hello. So I'm going to do Jefferies Fully Functional. It's a stand-up special. I think it's a special. I'm sure it will be special anyway, because it's Jim Jefferies, who's excellent. I've reacted to a few of his bits and pieces, but I'm going to do the entire show, which is just over an hour. I split it up into parts, so this is part one, and he is very popular. Clearly, seeing as the amount of views I've had for his stuff, and he's also just brilliant. Very funny. He's got this Australian nasty sort of misogynistic, unpleasant sort of character. Is this sort of persona, which is just funny, really, to see, and how much of that, I mean, I'm sure that isn't exactly what he's like, but he sort of puts that on, and there's just something about that is hilarious. So let's dive right in with part one, and we'll see how this show develops. And let's dive.
Give it up for my homie, Mr. Jim Jefferies! Hey. Hello. Okay. Sit down. That was very nice. All right, let's start with a joke. Every time I sneeze, some arsehole in the room goes, "Do you know the sensation of a sneeze is 1/8 of an orgasm?" I don't know if you've heard this myth, but that's what people say. That's why when I'm fucking a chick, I keep a bit of pepper on the bedside table. And as I'm coming, I chuck it in her face. Because she deserves something. Now, I used to, for a while, date Michael Phelps' ex-girlfriend. And that sounds like a joke, but it's true. I dated Michael Phelps' ex-girlfriend. And I'll tell you something about fucking Michael Phelps' ex-girlfriend. You put no effort in, because no matter how good you think you're fucking her, you're not fucking her as good as the greatest Olympian that's ever lived. This guy's 6'8", has size 20 feet, and holds his breath for a living, right? He burns 10,000 calories a day. You know, he's just fucking her and drinking Red Bull and eating chocolate bars. And I'm there coughing cigarette phlegm up on her back. And she always used Mike against me. I call him Mike now. She'd go, "Mike bought me this handbag. Mike bought me these shoes." And I'd be like, "Mike looks like he has Down syndrome. Why don't you ever mention that?" And we don't know for sure that I'm not a better swimmer. I've never timed myself. When I get in the pool, it's for pleasure, not to show off in competition. Right? I can tell you, if I ever finish a lap of an Olympic-sized pool, I'll be really, really tired. And you can only assume from that that I've been going extraordinarily fast. Mike took me here, Mike took me there. Mike cheated on you with Miss California. And I could never do that to you. It's not that I wouldn't. I just couldn't. It's Miss California. That bitch has got to be fucking tasty, eh? Like, I'm on the TV a bit. I'm a minor celebrity. I could fuck, like, Miss Delaware is coming to mind. I don't even know where Delaware is, but she sounds fucking ugly, Miss Delaware, doesn't she? But I've got a girlfriend now. She's in the room. I got a girlfriend. She's moved into the house. Serious relationship. I'll tell you what I've been doing with the last 12 years of my life. For the last 12 years of my life, I've been traveling around the world having sex with random women. And my girlfriend has told me that that's a really sad way to live your life and kind of depressing. And it's weird, you know, because it felt like fun. I remember a lot of smiling back in the day. I have vivid memories of high-fiving a lot. But thank God she's come along to tell me that I was mistaken. You might be asking why would I want to settle down. Then I'm at the age now, 35, where I'm thinking of the future. I would like to be a father one day. I think I would be a great dad. I really do. I just don't think I'd be a good husband, and there's a problem. Because you can't just like meet a woman, marry her, get her pregnant, she has the child, and then you divorce her in the first year. That's automatic bad dad territory. It doesn't matter how many ball games you take, little cunt, to, you're a bad fucking dad. So I think the only way out for me is to like meet a woman, marry her, get her pregnant, she has the child, and then if she could die, that would really help me out, because your kid couldn't hate you then, because I'm doing my best, your mum's dead, you know. But I've looked into it, and not as easy as you might think. It turns out that terminally ill women don't want to get pregnant. They're all about them and what they're up to and their issues. The terminally ill are very fucking high maintenance, if you ask me, so I need to find a woman who doesn't know she's dying, and that's a whole new set of complications. So I need to befriend a doctor. That doctor will have like a cancerous woman come into his office, and he'll be like, "Oh, you're fine, get out of here, you're wasting my time, congratulations on the weight loss." Then he'll ring me up and go, "I've got one," and I'll be like, "Yay!" And then I'll give him a couple of free tickets to a show, we'd call it even. Then I'd meet the girl, I'd be really charming, I'd get her married, I'd get her pregnant, she'd have the child, and then if she could die, that would get me out of a bind. Like, I don't want her to die during childbirth, I'm not a fucking animal, you know, like a few years later after the kid could walk and talk and wipe its own ass and open the fridge and take care of itself to a certain extent. And I'm thinking I want a daughter. I think that would suit me, to have a little 3-year-old daughter, Eliza. I've already named her. So picture me, Jim Jefferies, with little Eliza, struggling through life. Hey, just the two of us. The mum's fucking dead. She's long gone. It's just the two of us. I do what I can. I take her on the road with me because I can't leave her with anyone. She's all I've got left. I'm fucking adorable. There isn't a woman in this room that doesn't want to suck that guy's cock. That's about as sexy as I get, with the dead fucking wife raising the little girl. And I would play that card every single day as well. Like, I'd be like in a diner with little Eliza, and as the hot waitress walked by, I'd go, "No, Mummy's never coming back." And then when the waitress came up, I go, no, 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 nothing for me, thank you so much. But I think someone might like an ice cream sundae. It's her first birthday without her mother. No, 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 it's okay, we're okay. Sometimes I think she takes care of me. You know what'd be happening later on that evening? I'd be getting my dick sucked and the free sundae. And I raised that kid good too. No fucking around. Raised that kid the same way that I was raised. I beat the fuck out of it. My mother broke both my brother's legs. Not both my brothers. One brother. Both his fucking legs. Scotty was under the bed going, I don't want to go to school. And Mum's going, get out right now, you're going to school. And he was like, no, I'm not, you can't make me. And she went, you don't think I can make you? And then Scott went, fuck off! Now, Gunter wasn't taking that. She reached under, grabbed him by the shirt, pulled him backwards, yanked him upwards so his shins shattered against the bed frame and the floor. Now on the upside, didn't go to school that day. Got a couple of extra days off to relax. Fucking soft. You're soft people, I'm telling you. You just keep this self-esteem and giving every child a fucking medal if it runs a race. And there are two fucking lots of people in this world, winners and fucking losers, right? You might not be a winner at everything, you might not be a loser at everything, but you won't find out what the fuck you're good at if they tell you you're fucking good at everything. Right?
Thank you. Good place to break, I think. Well, very good. Nice, gentle intro into the sickness and depravity there. But yeah, he really does play the Australian male stereotype, you know, misogynistic, hates kids, doesn't really give a shit about anything except shagging and beer. Brilliant stuff, and I'm gonna go through this whole thing and watch it, and we'll see how it develops, but it certainly has it's certainly warming up to something really quite nasty. Thank you, Jim, and don't nobody go nowhere.
And in a statement issued just 10 minutes ago, the Home Secretary announced that he personally will be going into the tunnels this weekend, armed with a special gun.